but it's interesting because I was watching it and I'm like, man, I got to know more about this. And it's all in the Dark Tower. So obviously I didn't know any of this. I this is sort of the longest build up to a story that I've ever done here. But it's all kind of important because I was watching Welcome to Derry and it sort of shows the history of it in Derry, Maine. And it fell to earth from the outer dark. And what sort of kept it in that area is the natives took the pieces of the thing that it arrived in
Hmm.
and buried it in corners around it so that it had to stay in that area. Now, eventually, a town grew up around that area, and that's how it was able to start feeding again. But it's interesting because I was watching it and I'm like, man, I got to know more about this. And it's all in the Dark Tower. So obviously, I didn't know any of this. But when all of reality was created, there was a space that was left over
Hmm.
called the Todash Dark, which is just all the chaos and all the nothing and all the hungry, evil creatures that were left over when the universe was filled with life and planets and all that stuff.
Hmm.
And all these creatures, like it, came from there. It could be because, and this is something that is not in Welcome to Derry, it's in the other stuff, but it isn't here at all. It's an emanation of the deadlights that are still in the darkness. It's just a part of it that drifted down. And it sort of controls itself like a puppet.
Oh.
How things get from different worlds to the others, because there's like a whole bunch of worlds, is the Dark Tower connects all the worlds together.
Oh.
And if the towers ever fall, everything collapses into darkness and there's no life anymore. It's just all things like it, all things like those creatures in the darkness.
Oh, that's crazy.